Welcome to Craft Council.
Ta-da! Well, we've both got lovely winter jumpers on.
We wanted something seasonal. It's got a bit chilly.
Would you say winter or autumn?
I'd say somewhere in between. It's a lovely autumnal.
Autumnal?
Is autumnal a word?
Hence the lovely warm jumpers, warm food that we've just had.
Pumpkin soup.
Lovely.
Speaking of pumpkin, Brewdog have recently released a pumpkin ale.
This so doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's called the Pumpkin King, and you can buy it online now. We will certainly be buying a few bottles because it looks quite tasty.
They're certainly into the habit of pushing out the boat, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Brewdog are at the forefront of everything craft in this country. They are the pioneers of doing some really funky stuff with beer. Speaking of Brewdogs, this is our Brewdog, Archer. Archer the Brewdog, the beer Brewdog, Bob beer.
What I find interesting is they've actually not been around for too long either.
2007?
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah, which isn't a long time.
They're expanding over to the States at the moment, and their beer is sold in 45 different countries, I believe.
That's impressive.
We thought it fitting that we might do a bit of a Brewdog evening for you. Albino Squid Assassin by Brewdog. We don't have the typical branding of the other Brewdog cans that you find. This, nonetheless, is very striking. I'm a big fan of that.
Bad motherfucking squid.
He's about to murk your ass.
I would not want to be anywhere near that piece of water. He's got hand grenades, machine guns. He's on a rampage. Strong branding, strong can. I'm expecting quite a strong, dark, formidable beer.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm excited to drink this. Love hops and live the dream is, I believe, something that's hung up in their own brewery as well. So they are definitely living the dream with this.
Love hops and live the dream.
Love hops and live the dream.
Are you living the dream?
Because if you don't, you should love some hops.
At least.
So this is a Red Rye IPA.
That's quite a mouthful.
Red Rye.
I'm sure it's IPA.
Red Rye.
Red
IPA.
Rye.
Red Rye.
Oh,
Red Rye.
No, that's so scary.
Red Rye IPA.
That freaks me out. Red Rye IPA.
Red Rye.
I enjoy red.
Red Rye.
Rye.
Red Rye.
Rye like rye bread.
Yeah.
So it's going to be...
Or like a rye whiskey.
Okay. So we know what's in store, maybe.
That's enough. That's enough. Oh my God.
You're a little bigger.
Amateur pourer. Okay, so straight away we've got head. Got a head for you head snobs out there.
Very dark.
It's dark. It's a red.
I would say
Rye IPA.
It to me is darker than red. That's like ruby.
It's kind of like there's a number of different colours. It's almost like a sunset red with. It's like a red sunset. You've got a bit of orange at the bottom there, and it just gets darker as you go up. Rye.
Yeah.
I'm getting rye. Right.
It does smell a little whiskey-like.
Quite a deep, rich nose on that. Yeah.
Can we taste?
Yeah, let's taste. Bottoms up. Cheers, Brewdog.
I like something that's a little bit more complex. Something that's a little bit more full, robust for the winter. This is it.
It's a nice beer, actually. I certainly wouldn't say it's a beer I'd start with. It's a strong beer. It's 7.4. However, it doesn't taste like a strong beer.
What's really interesting, actually, is that I have tried this before, and I wasn't too much of a fan, I'll admit that. However, on second taste, and perhaps it is because I've had another beer before, I'm really enjoying it, actually.
In the flavour, I'm getting a lot of oak, a lot of rye. I'm getting whiskey barrel from there, and the smokiness from like a charred whiskey barrel, and then the bitterness sets in.
He's got it all. You don't even need me here. It is very bitter on the finish, but I still think at that back end that I am tasting. I'm getting quite a lot of alcohol. I can taste that it's stronger than a lot of the beers that I've tried in the past.
I don't know. I think I disagree. I think I wouldn't call myself a hardened drinker, but
just a hardened criminal.
the fact that it's a 7.4% beer, it doesn't taste like one to me. It doesn't taste that strong. I could drink a pint of this. It tastes like the same strength as your kind of old fart ale, cask ale from Wetherspoons.
Oh god! It's great that friends don't have to have the same opinion and can still get on. It's a quality product. It tastes like a premium product.
It is a premium product.
Going in, it's pretty smooth.
It's not the cheapest of beers either. You'll pay a little bit more for this because of the strength.
Sure.
It's pretty enjoyable. It's not my choice of beer. It's certainly not my. It's not something that I'd go for. It's not my go-to.
I enjoy beer when it's kind of pushing the boundaries and it's a little bit different. Something that I might not try all the time. Now and again, on a cold autumnal night would work very well.
I love it for what it is.
I want to cozy up to the albino squid, have its tentacles wrapped around my belly, and for it to feed me this drink.
Okay.
Don't you?
No. I want to be sat in this. I want my Brewdog Archie curled up in the corner in a pub with a roaring fire in a nice leather armchair with a stag's head, faux one for all you animal lovers out there. I think this beer is great for what it is. I think it does exactly what it needs to. For a Red Rye IPA or a red ale, which is kind of in the vein of, I would give it I can't fault it. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's not my choice of beer at all, but for what it is, I would score it very high.
9.5 is a very strong mark. That's almost perfect.
There's nothing crazy exciting about the finish, but it's done what it's set out to do very, very well. I would say it loses marks on the aroma.
That's almost a perfect score. I just think it's too much. I don't think many beers deserve to get more than 9. 9.5 is special. I'm going to say max 8.5. That's a solid enough mark. I enjoyed it second time round a lot more than I did the first time. The first time that I tried it, I wasn't too much of a fan. I thought I got a lot of kind of peaty, soil. It just reminded me of earth. I'm enjoying it the second time around much more. It's just a more complex. It's got more going on. Sometimes you want a mistress that isn't so easy. You want her to be a bit complicated and maybe give you a bit of a hard time. And that's what I feel like the Albino Squid will do.
Yeah.
She's perhaps high maintenance.
She's packing heat.
But you don't mind that.
Fuck yeah.
Who knows?
Right, that's us for another evening. Big up to Brewdog, big up to Jono as well at Brewdog for hooking us up with a few beverages.
Thank you very much.
Do all the Instagram, Twitter shit that's going on right here, right now. We'll see you soon.
Adios.